In this video, we're going to show you how to install a drip irrigation system in a raised bed. And we're going to start right now. What's going on, YouTube gardeners? It's your boy Sydney from the Naked Gardener channel. After watching this video, hopefully you'll learn how to install a drip irrigation system for raised beds. Now, one of the tasks that I hate doing is watering and fertilizing. We solved the fertilizing part by doing a simple method. I'm gonna put a link right here to the video for you to go watch. This one is going to be concentrated on how to install a drip irrigation system. Now, watering for us takes a while. We used to do hand watering from a container, a 2-gallon container, and that was alone was time consuming. Now that our backyard has expanded, or our backyard garden has expanded, now watering takes a lot of time. So what we're going to do is install this drip irrigation system, so that way less work that I have to deal with, and we're just concentrating on the garden and controlling of the pests and stuff like that. Because what I would have to do is I would take the water hose all the way back there, and it would just get in the way of other containers and stuff. So this one will hopefully be a lot beneficial for us. Now, the number one reason that we have not installed this drip irrigation yet, because I was intimidated about installing this tubing that's going out throughout the yard, and for some reason while we were gone it just flooded the whole yard. So now that we've seen some of the videos and how to install it, it's very easy, and we're going to show you how we're going to be doing it from here. Now let's get growing. Now you can pick up one of these simple drip systems from your local box store. We got ours from Home Depot. I think they range anywhere from $25 to $45, but with that kit it comes with everything. Normally comes with two types of hose. You have a 1/2-inch hose, and then you have your 1/4-inch feeder tube that you have in there. And then it comes with different accessories. Now, I didn't like the accessories that it came with, so upgraded. For instance, they had a valve in there, but I decided to go with a more sturdy valve on there, and with these better elbows. These were most of these elbows and other pieces are about under $1 a piece. We got the T's, several T's, and your end caps. This one you put at the end of your line, so that way nothing flushes get into there, like bugs or dirt or anything like that. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and finish up this last part of the bed. This is our regular bed that we started out with. We already got some lines going through here. I'm going to show you how easy it is. Let's see. All you do is snap it in through there, and then you take another hose. Now, if you have a hard time putting these tubes through your connection pieces, if you have some warm water, not boiling, but just some regular warm water, it will make it go in a lot easier. And what you also want to do is you want to lay out your tubes, stretch them out in the hot sun, so that way it kind of makes it more pliable, so when you're working with it, it'd be easier to connect it. And we also got these clips. That's just to secure it to wherever we're going to install it at. Let's see, right about there. Then you just go up here, about right there. You could get some regular snips or shears to cut the tubings. Now with the valve, you want to check with the valves. Sometimes they only turn one way. So if you have something obstructing the valve the way it goes, you want to make sure it flows correctly. We'll just do about that size piece. Cut a little bit more. That's to that. All right. Now it will. When you buy the little drip system kit, you could get this tool. It's a good tool. You can have your punch right here, and it has assistant guides on there to where if you have small chubby fingers like myself, you could just put this in there and shove it in there. But I'll show you how to do this. You just pop it through here. You hear a snap like that. That's when you know you went in. We'll do another one right here, about right here. You hear a snap, and another one towards the end. We'll put done with those. Those are the elbows.
Trying to rain.
So what you do like this is you just put this in there. If you don't have to, but it helps, and you'll hear a snap. So there's different types of 1/4-inch hoses that you can use. They have the soaker hose, and then you have just your brown and black gray tubing. And then there's also a drip tube. It's like this, and they'll have drips like this every about 6 to 12 inches apart from each other. So we're going to go and use the soaker hose. I think the soaker hose is going to be beneficial for our beds. cut that off, and then we're going to put a goof plug. What a goof plug does is if you mess up on an in particular points or spots, it has no outlet for the water to travel out of. You have a 1/4 inch goof part and a half inch goof part. You just plug it through there and water won't seep out of there. And then we'll feed this through and put it, and we'll get these staked in too as well. So that's easy. So we'll finish this up and then cover up all the cover up all the lines on here, and then we'll show you how to add the automatic timer. All right, so I decided to go ahead and get a timer on this. So all you need to do, if you have a splitter hose, I would suggest get one of these splitter outlets ordeals and using some of this Teflon tape. And what this does is helps secure the any type of, make sure there's no leaks, and make sure when you tie it on there that it's nice and easy and smooth. Also, when you take it off, it's helped reduce the friction on that, so you'll be able to take it off easy. But you just slide this on. What you want to do is make sure you have a backflow preventer on here, so that way if any bad water or something like that gets up into your system, it doesn't go back into your house. All you do is just, and it has this filter, so it won't, if it does fail or something happens, it won't put any bugs or dirt back up in there. So once you get this on there, hand tight, and then what you want to do is add your pressure, reduced pressure on here. This is a 25 gallon PSI pressure reducer, and that just makes sure when you have your systems going, it doesn't just blow out any type of your tubings and whatnot. So you add that on there. And then you add your main gadget line, your splitter. And this is basically a filter inside of here, and if you need to flush it out for any type of reason, you just allow it to flush out. And then we're going to say probably about right, I'll say right there. Should be good enough. And so you just slide your tube, your 1/2 inch tubing on there, and then you secure it by fastening it, twisting it on. Let's see how this system do. Now, what you want to do is once you get everything connected, you have to, we'll show you how we're going to undo the ends of it to flush out any of the bad water that's in there. Maybe some dirt got something trapped off in there. All right, so we got the soaker hose going all through here. As you can see, it just getting where the water needs to be. The good thing about this drip irrigation system, or any drip irrigation system, it prevents a lot of water loss and irrigating away and evaporating and everything, and it gets the water right where it needs to get it at. So I'm happy about this. I wish we would have put this in our first bed when we first got it. Now, I did see about some of the other hoses, how well the drip hose did very well, soaker hose did well. The black and brown supply line, I couldn't punch the hose to get the emitters on there, so I'm going to have to change that out. Something that we just learned from there. But all in all, I love this. It's going to save a lot of time. Now we just got to set the timer on that. It's very easy to set on there. Matter of fact, let's go show you. All right, so to set the clock, you just set it here, put it on set clock. You can go up, down, and once you get the right time, then you can put when you want to start it, your timer at. I say probably about 6 a.m. So we got the 6 a.m. How long you want to set it for? Let's do, I'll do 30 minutes. And how often you want it? Every 3 days. And then you have the off button and then your auto rain delay. Just press the pound button or the plus button. So as you can see, this is very easy. If you want to test your system, all you have to do is hit the manual button and put on how long you want to do a test system on there, and it's that easy. Now, this project was intimidating at first, but now that we see how easy it is, I wish we would have done this project a long time ago when we first got this. It's definitely going to cut our time down now, where I don't have to come out here and drag a hose and just water all these plants and make sure I get a nice deep saturated watering from these. If you found this very helpful, I'm gonna put a link of our other playlist that you can go and check out. It's going to be very helpful for you out in your garden area. Until the next video, let's grow together.